What's going on, everybody? This is Ken Pozek. This is episode number 17 of This Week in Orlando, where I talk about a few things affecting us all here in Central Florida. This week, we talk about the high-speed rail going from Orlando to Tampa. We talk about the Orlando Ambassadors program and some really cool stuff in real estate. Let's get into it. Come on. Story number one was covered by many outlets here in the Orlando area, and it has to do with the Orlando Ambassadors program. Basically, there's 17 folks that are traveling throughout downtown Orlando in the core downtown area from 7 a.m. to roughly 11 p.m. on Friday and Saturday nights. And these people are wearing gray and yellow up front. It looks a lot like this. You've been downtown checking things out. You've been working down there, eating down there, things like that. You've seen them walking around. Basically, these people do not work for the police station. They don't work for really any other government entity, but they were commissioned by the city to take care of random problems that might pop up throughout the day. And so that's curbing, aggressive homeless behavior where they're panhandling and that sort of thing. Everything from that to, people asking for directions and helping people across the street. But from that, they've seen an 11% drop in overall crime in the downtown core. Now, they can't say that specifically this happened because this has only been happening over the past 3 months that the Orlando Ambassadors have been in place and roaming the streets. But it is a good indication that the more eyeballs that are going on in the streets, helping prevent things like car theft or burglaries or just aggressive panhandling is a good thing and something that we will be tracking into the future. Story number two comes out of Brightline High Speed Rail. It's basically going to connect Orlando and downtown Tampa from a high-speed rail, and it's going to run kind of right along our interstate there. But they've been given permission by the Florida Department of Transportation to start working on new leases. The cool thing about all of this, though, is that the Virgin Group, and you've heard of Virgin Atlantic, Virgin Galactic, run by Richard Branson, he's actually partnered up with Brightline to rebrand it, and it's going to be Virgin Trains USA, and they're going to help expand this high-speed rail, allowing us to connect from Orlando to Tampa, and currently they're already working from Miami to West Palm and Fort Lauderdale. It's going to continue to take a little bit more pressure off of our systems and our interstate, which I think is pretty cool. So my question to you is, would you use something like this on a weekly or monthly basis? Would you try to connect into Tampa and be able to hit the beach a little bit faster and sooner and more often with something like this in place? The last story we talk about today is my favorite listing that I found here in Orlando over the past week. That is 2497 Lake Baldwin Lane in Baldwin Park. This property was built in 2007, and I'll scoot over here so you can see it. It has 5,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths and 2 half baths, and they're asking just under 1.1 million. If you take a look inside here, you can see an amazing amount of amenities, really great finishes, and even though it was built in 2007, I think the finishes really hold up and stay true. It has a pool, and out the front of the house, you have the total view of the lake. Just absolutely beautiful. So if you have any questions about this house, let me know. So wrapping up this week, I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday season. I hope you're getting your Christmas shopping in if that's something that you're into. And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button, forward this video over to somebody that you might know that's interested in news going on here in Orlando. We would love to help. And lastly, if you have any questions about real estate, you're thinking of buying or selling, my team and I would love to be your real estate team of choice. Make sure you reach out to us at pozekgroup.com, and we'll see you guys next week. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.